Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I'm back doing your October 2017 monthly tarot horoscope. This is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in the lovely Aquarius. And I am back using my regular Shadowscapes deck by Stephanie Moon Law, and I may pull another card or two from one of my other decks. I did say that in my update video that I am obviously no longer offering the horoscopes for rental purchase, which means it's going to be hit and miss whether I can continue to take the time to post these horoscopes or not financially. It may just not really be worth my while at this point, but you never know. I have had a lot of support from people in the past, and if you'd like to support my channel more, you're more than welcome to. I appreciate it so much at this time. You can support me on Patreon. You can support me through my GoFundMe campaign. Those are in the links below. You could also send a payment through PayPal through my website, oracledaphne.com. And if you'd like to get a private reading, definitely hit me up. My website's got all the information you need. Basically, just send me a payment, and then for the type of reading that you want, it's 45 minutes or it's 90 minutes. My readings are a little bit longer in length, usually, but that's per my client's request. My readings start off short, but then my clients are like, oh, I have all these other questions to ask you, and that's just how it goes. So I did want to say that, but it's really easy to schedule with me, and I love all my Aquarius clients. So let's get on with your reading and see what we get. I did mention in my update video, and I want to say this first off, that I suffered an injury to my foot, and the reason I'm mentioning this is because you got the Four of Swords in the center of the reading, and I am Aquarius Sun. So for all those people out there who have suffered any kind of injury and you're in bed, I just want to take a moment to send you some positive vibes. Anybody who's not well, anybody who's in bed and just trying to recover from anything that they have, whether it's an illness, whether it's it could be a sports injury, anything at all where they're just kind of stuck in bed. I just want to send you positive vibes. Okay. So I did want to say that first and foremost. You may feel in the center of the spread, we also have the Six of Pentacles. So there's something about expenses, maybe having medical expenses, because we got the Four of Swords plus the Six of Pentacles. It can also be the Four of Swords usually is being really tired, can be sickness, can be not feeling well, could be the result of an injury, can be spending time in a hospital type situation or in the doctor's office. I usually see the Four of Swords as you putting the sword down, kind of taking a rest, needing R&R, taking a pause or break. Sometimes this is a forced break. So for some people, this is where, you've gotten sick because you've overdone it. You're a little bit burnt out. For others, this is going to be, maybe catching the cold or flu from their kids, or cold or flu from someone. But I feel it's more for most people, not for everyone. For most people, it's more just needing time to just decompress, needing time to have some R&R time, to feel good, to take care of your physical body and your physical health. So this is a health focus, and this is you. I feel especially female Aquarians, can be also male Aquarians too, who are, if you're in a relationship male Aquarians, this could be a female partner, who's just really burnt out, who's really tired. So to me, this is also needing quiet. There's something about Zen, quiet, flowers. Maybe some of you do healing, flower remedies, or some kind of, I'm getting shown the Bach flower remedies, or essential oils even for some people, but it just feels there's something about Zen here. Some of you may actually work at a spa. Some of you need to go to a spa to maybe get a massage, get one of those full body wraps, some of you are tired of having like a drain on your finances. To me, the Six of Pentacles can indicate money flowing out. So you're tired, like maybe you're working a lot and it's like you're burnt out. You're like burnt out, you have the drain on your finances and you're struggling with that. This is the beginning of October. I do want to say that for the remainder of the spread, things are going to improve. You need to know that. You need to hear me say that, okay? Whether it does or not, I can't control that, but you need to hear me say that, like, period. My guide said you're going to get back on your feet. For someone like me, you need to hear that, okay? You're going to get back on your feet. You're going to get your energy back because the outcome is the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands to me is like, you know, getting the green light from the universe to go out, you know, this is also listening to music, having a strong connection to music. Maybe some of you are, you know, musicians, but like even, and to me this is like string instruments. It's interesting. I'm really into this group, and I'm going to leave a link to their YouTube channel called Two Cellos. Oh my God. And the piano guys, like I discovered those channels and I'm just totally in love with that music, and music can be healing. So for those of you who maybe you're not well, again, you know, definitely listen to music. But to me, this is like getting back on your feet and going out, getting the green light to go out, doing fun things. Some of you are wanting maybe to do that, you know, to have more fun, to do more fun things. And I definitely feel like that's going to happen. Some of you, you're going to be doing that with your kids, if you have kids, but I definitely feel like it's going to happen. There's two things that are coming through very strongly as far as like, getting your wish. Okay, so you got the wish card later down the line in time. This could be end of October, early November. And one of those is to stop worrying, maybe stop worrying about your kids, or stop worrying about your finances, or stop worrying about, you know, the mundane issues of life, which can be like, you know, cooking, cleaning, laundry. You know, some of you are just worried, you know, you're worried about that. And I just want to say, like, you're going to get your wish, where you're not going to have to worry about that. But the thing about this card is kind of interesting, because it's kind of like the Six of Cups to me is about changing your perspective, having hope, not just having your head down. It's having your head up and looking at all the possibilities. So in some way, by getting your wish, there's going to be some opportunity or some possibility that opens up that may not be expected. That's what I want to say. And for those of you wishing, the number 2 thing was wishing for a job, that's definitely going to come through, okay? May not be beginning of October. It may come towards the end of October or later on in time. But it's very strong. Very, very strong. That's what it is. Now, like I said, there's no blockages for in the beginning of October. Just maybe a difficult time for you, Aquarius, but I don't see any blockages for the remainder of October. So I want to say, because we have this King of Cups in the immediate future, followed by the World card. Anytime like 2 cards like this get together, they're very green. It's very healing energy. It's healing energy. It's the energy of healing, of happiness. The King of Cups to me is like a happiness card. So there may be something unexpected that comes through that makes you really happy. You know, some of you may work with clients. You know, you may be a psychic, you may be, you know, like me in the sense where, you know, you may have clients, or there may be something that comes through. And maybe it's a client that brings you a lot of positive energy, or someone that you meet that has psychic ability that brings positive energy into your life, you know, could be that. The other thing that's coming in from the outside is the Sun card. So again, we've got this really strong positive energy that's like about to hit, and it's coming in very strong for you. Could be the middle of October. It could be more towards the end. I feel like it's more the middle. For the Sun card to come in like this, it's very, very strong joy energy, very strong happy energy. Could be because of a person. The Sun card can indicate a Cancer male. I definitely feel like there's a strong Cancer male element here, whether a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio for the King of Cups, and or Taurus, and or somebody who has those in their chart. But I also see the Sun card as being Cancer male, Leo male, Sagittarius male, or Aries male. I see the Sun card guy as being someone who's naturally bright, who's naturally, like, they may have either a really big aura, they're wanting to help, kind of like the positive qualities of the Cancer male, which is like wanting to be helpful, wanting to be happy. Like a lot of this, the Cancer males a lot of times just want to be happy. They're not necessarily naturally happy, but they want it, and they want others to be happy. They might not be happy themselves like 100% of the time, but they want it for others, and that's the sweet, endearing part. But this Sun card is also positive Sun energy, so it's like there may be some, my guide said, like downloads, or maybe some positive energy coming through the sun itself. So make sure you're getting outside and getting some sunlight on your face. Very important. If you live in a place where there's not a lot of sun, this is what you need to work on. Some of you need to be outside more. To me, there's like an outdoor vibe here, woods energy. Some of you may be going like hiking or going for a walk or taking a walk in the woods. There's this just woods vibe here very strongly. And there's also kind of like this mystical element too of this energy. So it's very, very positive. I like it. You may have at times some like highs and lows. You may feel good about things at for moments in October, and then moments where you don't really know what the hell is going on. As much as the Sun card is very positive, we also got the Moon card. There's timing issues here, and there's confusion here. And this is like, there's things that maybe, there's patterns that are going on, things that are repetitive, things that you're having to deal with again, or things that you are trying to fix or trying to work on, and maybe it's not working. Like for some of you, it's like you trying to make a change and it's not working. Some of you, the issue is work. To me, the issue is maybe looking for a job, consistently trying, or maybe doing like the same type of job, or only being qualified for certain jobs, and maybe getting stuck in a rut a little bit. For some of you are in a relationship to someone who's stuck in a rut, or you have someone around you that is stuck in a pattern or a rut, and you may be trying to help them. Also, Aquarians can be like that. So that's one of the elements that's showing up here. I do feel like there's going to be a positive cash flow. It's going to change. To me, it feels like there's this change. The Six of Pentacles is not a positive cash flow. It is also a card about resentment. It is also a card about legal stuff. I just feel like ultimately there's going to be like a switch that goes on for you. And I think I've said this before. I feel like I'm saying this before. So maybe, to me, it's like my guide said, it's for some of you, it's like almost as if you have like an on-off switch to your finances. And sometimes the switch is off and you don't make anything. And other times the switch is on and there's like a shit ton of prosperity that happens for you and good things. And you go through this cycle of positive, financial time. And then it's just like the switch goes off and you're back to nothing. So it may, again, be like a pattern or a cycle for some of you. It feels a little bit karmic to me though, but I don't necessarily feel like this is for everyone. There's someone that's watching that's like this for. Others, you're breaking free from maybe the pattern that you've always had with money, or the attachment that you've had with money, or the relationship that you have to money. That relationship's changing, and that's going to bring you positive financial blessings, because you got the Devil in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, you may be acting from a place of doing things because of the money, or you may be making decisions because of the money, because of how much money you have. So maybe you do things or don't do things because of the money, and it's like it always sort of comes down to that, So we have that there. There's this yin-yang thing that I'm seeing too. This yin-yang thing, it's a balance thing. To me, it feels like it's like a balance issue. That's what I want to say. It feels like there's an imbalance somewhere. And I'm not sure where that is, because for some of you, it's going to be one thing, and for others, it's going to be another. Some of you, the imbalance is like maybe you're working, but it's not enough pay. Some of it's you're working, but it's not enough hours. Some of it's you're working, but like you're a slave to your job and you hate what you're doing. Others, you feel like maybe you're doing a job just to do it for the money and you want to break free of it, but you're not sure if you should because maybe you don't have another job to go to. It just feels, and some of you are like underqualified for the jobs or overqualified for jobs. To me, it's very complicated. But it definitely feels like there's an imbalance somewhere with like the work issue, your career issue. That's what I want to say. I want to focus a little bit more on relationships because I'm not really getting a strong vibe with what's going on with relationships. You may not be focused on relationships. Like there's people that are coming through, energies that are coming through that are very strong. And for the guys, there's not a lot of ladies coming through. Well, at the end, there's the Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. That's the Page of Wands. So it could be if you're younger, dating someone like that. For the guys, and for the ladies, it was the King of Cups and the Sun guy. It's hard to tell because the Sun guy may have, not bipolar, but like they may go back and forth between feeling really good about things and then like maybe they're stuck in that pattern. And the King of Cups, it feels really positive with the King of Cups. May bring you happiness, he may bring happiness for like a short period of time, and maybe like a shorter term relationship if you're going to be getting into one for you Aquarius. Some of you, I definitely feel like there's some cheating elements. I definitely feel like there's some elements about getting caught cheating. So some of you, it could be like you're talking to someone and their partner catches them. It could be where your partner catches you. I feel like you may catch a partner also. So there's like 3 different scenarios that it could be with the cheating element. I feel like there's some element of like meeting someone and like either hooking up right away or like wanting to hook up right away, either the first or second date. And I would tell you to hold off. I feel like there may be a strong attraction, but like, again, there's like a cheating element as well that could also be attached to that situation scenario. The outcome for this spread for the relationship sector, for those of you who are dating, is going on a date that ends really well, and I'll wink here. It's a date that ends and maybe you guys have sex, maybe you hook up, or maybe you, have a good, conversation at the end of the date. But it definitely feels like there's something about it's just coming from my guy said happy ending. It could literally be a happy ending for those of you, but it might not be. Okay, for those of you, I don't want to go too down the sex and relationship road here because I can. And for those of you who watched my sex and relationship videos before, you know that I can. I don't want to go too far down that road, but yeah, I definitely feel like there's something about maybe going on a date and it going really well for a lot of you. Some of you have gone through, you may be hooking up with someone who doesn't really have long-term commitment potential. And some of you may have gone through a long period of time where you haven't slept with anybody. There's a lot of scenarios coming up for your relationships in your relationship sector. That's what I'm seeing. And I feel like it's good for the cheating element. It's going to go both ways. It's going to be, the girl gets, for some of you, it's catching a female partner. So if you are a male Aquarius, it is your female partner. You're going to catch some cheating probably towards the end of October. It could be anytime in October, but I feel like you're going to catch them cheating with another male. I feel like it's another male. Those of you who are female and you date other females, I feel like there's a really strong bond. You may have a very, very passionate relationship with a female, or be getting into a relationship with that person. But I want to tell you, like, the 10-date rule does apply. So I definitely want to say, like, if you have a very strong, attraction to someone, you want to kind of temper it. And I want to say that for everyone. So even if, like, let's just say you're straight and you're male, or you're straight and you're female, it doesn't matter whether you're gay or straight. You need to cool your jets in a relationship. Cool your jets. I feel like some of you may end up regretting sleeping with someone right away or hooking up with someone right away. It may not amount to really much in the end. So I would go slowly, take your time getting to know someone. But back to that cheating element. Males catching female partners. Aquarius males catching female partners cheating. It could be also Aquarius males catching a male partner with a female too. I'm seeing that. It could also be female Aquarius catching their male partner cheating. I feel like for female Aquarius, this is more of you sleeping with someone who's in another relationship or who's married. Okay. And maybe that partner catching them. That's more the scenario, but it could also be just like Aquarius ladies, you catching your male partner sleeping with, I want to say, another female. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Things are going to happen more fast in October. Things are going to speed up. So if they do, just know that that's the energy. Things speeding up. There may be kind of like this pause. So it's like the energy for Aquarius, the beginning of October may seem like really, really slow in the beginning, like snail's pace slow. Maybe it's because you're maybe not feeling the best, or you're focused on your health, or you've got some issues going on at the beginning of October. Whatever the reason is, it's going to feel really slow, like sluggishly slow. And then later down the line, things are going to pick up. Things are going to pick up again. And you may hit another spot, like a pocket, like a few days where it's like slow again. But for the remainder of October, I feel like it's going to pick up. Some of you may want to move, but you might not be able to because you're restricted in some way. I feel like the element of restrictions is coming up here, like wanting to maybe be with someone who you can't be with. Maybe some of you, it's like wanting to do things that you can't do because of certain reasons. So to me, it's just this element of restriction that's showing up. But I do feel like that's going to pass. I feel like you're going to get back to your normal self. To me, it feels like it's like my guide is showing me like a passing cloud, like a dark cloud that's kind of hanging over your head that's going to pass. That's what I want to say. And as October progresses, for those of you who really want more positive elements to occur, positive things to occur, the energy is going to be available to you. That's what I want to say. Like I said, as it progresses. If you are clinging on to the element of the old, you need to let things go in order to embrace the new. But for many of you, there's a strong success element towards the end of October. The strong romance and love element as well. There could also be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, another Aquarius that you're dating or that you're into. That to me, it's a very strong, like getting hit by Cupid's arrow kind of thing. Maybe falling in love with that person. There's a testing element to October, but this too shall pass. So anything that you're, again, undergoing, like if it's a stressful situation or you're not well or whatever it is that you're dealing with in October, it's going to pass. Number one. Okay. And then number two, is there's an element about behaving like irrationally or kind of acting out of character. Now, this is the second time I'm actually recording Aquarius because there's some construction stuff going on with my apartment and I couldn't concentrate. And there was like a sad element or feeling like, and that's unusual because we're in either sign of Libra for October for the most part. So there's this water element. It could be Jupiter going to Scorpio, you know, just a strong water feeling, water vibe. And Aquarius does not do well with the water vibe. Too much emotion. Aquarius, when Aquarius gets really upset, it's not good. Aquarius is like, everything just kind of fractures and like goes, you know, it gets really bad when Aquarius is that emotional or acts irrationally. So I would tell you to take some time, like take a time out. If you feeling too stressed out or too emotional or like you can't seem to like pull it together, take a time out. Listen to some music. Try to go for a walk. Try to do something that relaxes your mind. It takes your mind off the problem. That's what I want to say. Avoid any alcohol and try to see a therapist. You know, you may want to contact me for reading. If you have never had a reading, it might help you. Some of you need traditional therapy to just kind of talk things through, talk out what's stressing you out. Aquariuses need to talk. So if you're not talking out your problem is going to like seem insurmountable. But again, going back to what I said, this too shall pass. So that's what I want to say. And you're going to find your way. There's going to be someone that you either talk to or that you meet. This is going to make me emotional. That's lighting the way for you. That's lighting the way. That's what I want to say. And then they're holding a candle for you. They're lighting a candle for you. Maybe someone's praying for you, or someone is sending you positive energy, or someone has high hopes for you. Accept those positive vibes and accept that there is that person there that wants to help you and wants to guide you, because I feel like this is like being guided in some way. So maybe for whatever it is that you can't see right now for yourself, there's going to be more like things illuminated in time regarding those issues, and more clarity there too. So that's all for now. Thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, Google Plusing. I'll be back again for more videos, so stay tuned. I send everyone big hugs, big kisses, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. All right, thank you so much. Take care. Bye.